Hello, everybody. Let me make sure everything is good, because I do not stream much, so we are going to have to make sure this is okay. Yes, indeed. See here. Hold on. I'm working on it. Let me check it here. Yeah, okay, we should be good. Alright. Not sure why it's not showing up as live on my phone, but it's showing up as live on my computer. YouTube can be weird sometimes. Now it's showing up as live. Okay. So, today, let me turn the brightness down on my phone a little bit. There we go, that's better. Alright, so, let me get my mic adjusted. This might be a little bit loud. Why is it not staying the way that I want it? I'm not quite sure. Alright, we're gonna go with that. Let me turn this down. Alright, so, today we are gonna make a beat here. So, I started on this yesterday evening, but this is all I got. Hang on. I'm sorry, guys. You might hear a bit of an echo. I gotta make sure that this actually is a good volume, so give me a second. I think that should be good. Yeah. Alright, that'll work. So, I started making this beat yesterday evening. So, this is the melody that I did. And then, I haven't done much yet. I've just kind of started on the very beginning. But then, why can I not unpause or anything? And then I did this for the drums. Hang on, I probably gotta turn the bass up, because you guys probably won't be able to hear the bass, so let's try that. And then, I need to add a snare, and I need a second, like, melody sound. That's kind of what I want to do. So, this is what we got so far. I'll just let you listen to what we got so far. The bass is going to sound a bit corrupted because I have it turned up so high, and when it like matches with this, it makes it sound a little bit messed up. I need to... that's not perfectly aligned. And now that's not aligned. That sounds good. Okay, so we're gonna add a new track here. I should have added the second melody sound before I did this, but I didn't. So, I don't know. It doesn't really matter what I click on. It's gonna be the same thing. I don't know if we should do, like, a synthesizer, or if we should do, like, some kind of piano. What's this? That is definitely not what I want. Okay. I'm just trying to find something. Hang on, I kind of like that. Let's try that. Something like that. So we just need to add trying to think of like what's gonna sound good here. So let me just listen to this for a second and think. Okay, so why am I getting no sound effects here? Probably because it's muted. I want it to be pretty high pitched. A little bit higher pitched. Okay, needs to be much closer together. It would probably help if I zoomed in here a little bit. This needs to go all the way at the start. Like that. Whoopsie, I did not mean to add that. And this can go like there. Maybe a little bit closer like that. I don't like how this isn't aligned. I think I should move this to like here to be aligned with that. Maybe it could just not even try to be aligned. Alright, so now we're just going to start adjusting these. You know what, I'm going to mute this so that I can just hear this. Oh wait, I kind of like that. I think that sounds pretty good. Let's try this. This all needs to be moved a little bit closer. I want this last note to align with that. So I'll just bring that down. And I'll probably put that one really close like that. I don't like the end. Where does it align with that? Right there. I don't mind that. The end kind of comes too fast though. Like I feel like it needs to be spread out a little bit. That's more of what I want. Like that. I like that. I like that a lot. But now we're just going to make it a little bit quieter. I need to see how that aligns with the actual one, and we'll adjust from there. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's getting there. Alright. So, let me hear it again. Okay, so I need this to be, for one thing, this isn't quite aligned at the start. See what I'm saying? Let me turn the sensitivity down on my mouse. That might help some. A little bit more. There we go. Okay, so I like that. I think that I want this and this note to align. And then I want to have a note here, kind of deep. Wait a minute, that was kind of fire. Hang on. Move that closer. Basically to where they just play at the same time almost. That kind of sounds okay, right? I don't know how well you guys can actually hear that. I'm gonna turn up the volume. I think this is our issue. You need to go away. You need to be closer. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. That was kind of okay. Alright, now let me try it with this. Turn it down a little bit, maybe. It's something with the way that it aligns that I don't like. Ooh. I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. It's just something about the way it aligns that I don't like. So we're gonna try that again. Okay, so that was pretty good. I want to know what that sounds like by itself. Yeah. Get rid of that. And maybe get rid of that. And then extend that one a little bit. Alright, and then the last note just has to very simply align here. So that just has to be like that. And then we'll just turn down the volume of it a little bit. I like that. Alright, so now we're just going to copy and paste it here. And now we can actually start get going. This first part was a little boring. We can actually start to get going. Alright. I maybe don't like how this is there. Maybe we could get rid of that. Maybe one of these. Or maybe we could just move this one back. Maybe we could get rid of it. I like that. Now if we just play it by itself, how does it sound? That's okay with me. Alright, so then we'll just keep copying and paste it there. And I need to get up to the top of the screen a little bit. Oh wait, I should probably play that. Alright, so let's hear how that sounds all together. Hang on. I messed this completely up. That's got to be deleted because this has to be copied and pasted. And then I just got to align it. Like that. No. Like that. Okay, and then I just got to... It's not aligning... No, that's okay though, actually. That's okay. As long as this note is aligning there. And it's not. Is this note aligning there? No. So now I got to copy that again before I forget. Paste that. And then it's just got to align like that. There we go. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. That sounds pretty good. You just need to align like that. Alright, and then is what I want to do after these two bars play here. Is we're going to copy and paste that. Copy and paste that. And then we're going to... Oh, shoot. I just moved that, didn't I? Okay. And then we're going to copy and paste that. Copy and paste that. And then come up to the top here and copy and paste that. Alright, so now I'm just going to mute these. Actually, no, I need that playing. This just has to be a line, like maybe like that. Maybe a little bit later. Maybe like that. Okay. And then everything else just has to align with that. So we're just going to put the little fast 40 dude there. We're going to align that. And then we're going to align the base. And then we're going to go to the 2 note there and align that. Perfect. Alright. And then this is actually going to go away for this part, right? So I want that to stop for this like part here. So it's going to go like this. Yes, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think this should be a little bit louder though. It's something I feel like with the way that this aligns with the start that I don't like. Well, for one thing, that would be that it's not aligned with the start. That's probably why. I like this part here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. I'm a little bit off-centered, aren't I? Alright. So, I like that. And then that aligns. This note aligns, so we're good. Alright, I need to listen to it again. Alright, I think maybe just a touch quieter. Okay, this note can be moved forwards. What if we put a note like here? Heh, no. Okay, I like that part. I like that better, I think, than this. Alright, so what we got to do now is just delete all of these, and then we'll just come back here, and we will copy that, and paste it there, and that's almost aligned as is. Just paste it there. I don't have to keep clicking copy. There we go. How does that sound with the rest of it? Should we make it louder or no? Paste it here again. And that's basically aligned. And then it's going to cut out. Okay. Copy and paste that. Copy and paste that. Like I said, the bass sounds pretty corrupted. I still, honestly, I don't know if I like this. Something about it just doesn't sound right. Okay. That sounds gooder. Yes, I just said gooder. Paste you there. And then we'll just align that. Then do that. So I think I'm actually going to change this here a little bit. I want the, hang on. So I want for here, if I can zoom out a little bit. So I want for this part here, I'm going to cut the main melody out. And then I'm going to put this like second sound in. And it's going to play with the drums. I think is what I want to do. Hello, whoever just joined. You were the only one here because I didn't schedule this stream, really. Scheduled it like 5 minutes in advance so nobody knew it was happening. That aligns with the bass well. And then this is going to play for another bar, and then it's going to cut out. And then we're going to go back in with the main melody, but without that secondary sound. Alright, so we're just going to do that again. So we are going to paste that right here, and then we're going to cut out that, paste that there, and then paste that there, and then we're just going to align everything, just like that. That needs to start there. Perfect. That needs to start there. And then the clap just has to align with that note. And then, this is where it's going to get good. We're going to copy and paste that to there. And then copy and paste everything else. And then, this I think always sounds good when you just play it without like a secondary sound. That can start about like there, I think, probably. Which means that can move back just slightly. Line that. Okay, so this should sound pretty good. We're going to play it here. Just like that. You can tell me in the chat, does this sound good? The one person that was here, because nobody knew it was starting. Does this sound good? I'll play it from the start for you. That's what we got so far. And then I'm going to just add another bar here, and then we're going to go into the bridge, basically. That's what's going to come next. I think we're cooking, honestly. Before we end the stream, I'll show you some of the... We're not ending right now, I'm just saying. I'll show you some of the other stuff that I've been working on. Alright, so we're just going to mute these. Actually, not the roads, that need to stay there. This has to align correct, and then we'll keep on. A little bit closer. That sounds good. Let me know, guys. Does this sound good, please? Tell me. I must know. We're on Soundtrap, by the way. I would do FL Studio, but FL Studio is freaking expensive as heck if you actually want to get good stuff. And then we just got to copy and paste that, and then we're going to go to the bridge. Shorten it up. And there we go. We have the entire first part of the song done, and we're at the bridge, and then we're going to add the second part. I like that. I think that sounds good. Alright, so I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry the bass is corrupted. I have to turn it so high for you guys to be able to hear. But then if you play it on like a speaker, it is insanely loud. Alright, so I'm gonna go. I think I'm going to go now. Show you guys what else I've done. So this was another beat that I made. We could work on this one in this stream too, but the whole point was to actually make a beat. This is another one that I did. This sounds pretty good, I think. I really like this one. Hang on, here we go. I have one more and then we'll continue working on the beat, maybe. Probably, actually. Goodness, I got hairs falling out. What is happening? What's going on? This one. I like that one. That was the first one I did on Soundtrap, so it's not perfect, but there you go. Yeah, let me know, does this sound good? Hang on, let me use this right here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so after the break, I think, or after the bridge, I think I'm gonna just add back the hi-hat, and I'm gonna add back the snare, and then of course we're gonna have the melody. But that's not actually gonna, we're not gonna add bass. Should I add the second melody though? Or should I add like the second sound? Or should I just keep it like, we'll add the second sound in a minute. I'm not gonna add it yet. This can be spread apart a little bit more. You can be backed up a little bit, just like that. And then you need to be aligned like that. And that's pretty much it. So, whoopsie, did not mean to press that. Alright. We're going to play 2 bars of that. And then we're going to add the bass in, and we're going to add, like, the second sound in. The bell, or whatever it was. You can be about, like, there. And the hi-hat could be... Let me know, are you guys in this winter storm that is going on right now? We are. We're in the, like, 12 to 18-inch section for snow. Not really supposed to get a ton of ice. Very little bit of ice, actually. Why doesn't the snare line? That's the wrong note. It's supposed to play on this one. Aha. And then we will paste that, copy and paste that, and we will add back in. What is my hair doing? We'll add, whoopsie, did not mean to do that. Add back in that, and then we'll add the bass. I think this is spread apart a good amount. The hi-hat actually pretty much starts at a good spot. Alright, and then we're just going to come back here, grab the bass. We're not basting the bass. We're going to come back here, and where's my secondary sound at, man? There it is. Bring it over here. Paste it. And we just need to align that with that, and align that with that. Perfect. Should the second sound be quieter? I don't know if it should be quiet or not. I don't know if I should make the second sound quieter, or if it's good as is. Maybe a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna copy and paste that. Copy and paste that. Copy and paste that. Copy and paste that. A lot of copying and pasting. There is easier ways to do this, but this is the way I like to do it. So this is the easy way I'm going to do it. You like that, and then once you know where your melody needs to align, it's simple. All you gotta do is just align everything else. That bass is not aligned though. Hat goes there. There probably. And then the snare or clap. I think I've been saying snare. Clap goes there. There we go. And then we are going to copy, paste. I wish this would, like this purple line here wouldn't move back when you do that. That there. That there. Put that there. And then where should this go? That can go like that probably. Is that good? Yeah. And then we just gotta align everything. Align you. And align the hi-hat. And then we gotta go there. And align that. I need a crash effect. That's what this needs, is a crash effect. Also probably could zoom this out a little bit more. This needs a crash effect. me see if I can find a crash effect somewhere in here. I guess let's go to drums, machines, and kits. That's not really the type I'm looking for. I like this one. I'm okay with this. I kind of like the... I don't know if it's an actual crash or if it's a ride or an open hi-hat, but I like it. Where's the sound at? Bruh. Serious right now? Bruh. Oh. Muted. Frickin' stupid. That's what I wanted. That is what I want. That's the kind of hi-hat that I want. Alright. That's gonna play right here. This needs to be zoomed in now. It's gonna play right there, pretty much. Hit it right there. There. And... wait. That's the wrong sound. Needs to go here. And it needs to be quieter. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Alright, so now we just got to copy and paste that wherever it needs to be. It's right there. There. Alright, so how does it sound? One here. We need one here somewhere. We need one like at the end of this. There. We need one right there. Paste that. How long have we been live for? How long have we been live for? 45 minutes. Dang. That's longer than the stream yesterday. What is my hair doing? I don't really care that much, but like. Okay, so then should my face cam be bigger? Should I make my face cam bigger? Something like that. So then I want, yeah, okay. And then we just need to add, no, stop. Just need to add one there. There, and it's gonna be a lot of these. That's okay. I think they sound pretty good. Whoopsie. There. Okay, so let's listen to the whole thing with the crash, or maybe it's a ride, open hi-hat, whatever it is, added. Sorry if you couldn't hear because of me banging around. I dropped a Skittle and it went under my computer. I couldn't get it. We got wild berry Skittles. Now you guys can probably see. Okay. That added a lot. Alright. So, I just need to zoom down. How many more bars we gotta do? Alright. So we need one more bar. And then we're gonna go into the bridge again. And then we're done. Whoopsie, what did I just do? That's not what I meant to paste there. I meant to paste that there. Okay. And I'll have, whoa, maybe not zoomed in quite that much. There. The hi-hat right there. Then Skittles tripping me up. And that's it. I mean, that's not gonna be the end because that's only 53 seconds, but that's all we're gonna do for today. Copy that. Whoopsie. Yoinka. Maybe a little bit farther back. Copy that and paste that. There we go. Alright. That's pretty good. We'll listen to it all the way through one more time before I end the stream. Alright. I know it sounds pretty good. I'm happy with it. I'm not gonna do a part 2 on making this because all I basically have to do is I'm pretty much just gonna take from here to here and paste it here, and then take like from here, no, and then take that and then paste it down here further, and then take that and paste it. That's gonna be it. Yeah, it should end up making the song about less than 4 minutes, maybe 3 something. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Why am I putting Skittles in my mouth when I'm doing that? Yeah, that's it for today's stream. I will do more streams if you want. I just started on streams again. So, but I'm gonna have to start actually scheduling them so that people actually join. So there we go. I will see you guys in the next video or stream or short. I haven't been uploading many shorts. I need to. In fact, when was my last short? Last short was, whoopsie. My last short was January 14th. I used to upload shorts like every day. Every week for sure. So, I need to start uploading shorts again. That's gonna be it. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.